the cheapest action camera you can find on Amazon any good? Let's find out. What's up everyone, I'm the Everyday Dad. If I can figure it out, you can figure it out. Welcome back to Reviewing the Cheapest, where we go out and we find the cheapest cameras, the cheapest drones, the cheapest whatever technology we can find, and we bring it here and we decide, is it actually any good? So today we've got I've actually been holding on to this for months now. I bought this maybe a year ago. I actually bought this so long ago that I can't find the records of it in my purchase to show you this, but I bought this for $5. I was planning on reviewing the cheapest on this a very long time ago, and then we moved and I kind of like lost track of it, but I'm very excited. I found this the other day and I was like, we have got to finally check this out. This is the Epic POV camera. Like way back in the day, I did some research on it and I'm so excited to check this out. So here on Reviewing the Cheapest, we're gonna do a few things. We're gonna find out what comes in the box. We're gonna also find out if it does what it says it does on the box. Then we're gonna find out, is it a cheap piece of crap? Is it gonna fall apart the very first time you take it out and use it? Or will it survive a little bit of abuse? I like putting it through the abuse part. That's my favorite part of these videos. So let's get right to it. The Epic POV D1 series. So on the box, it says we got 720 by 480 digital video with audio. I think that's VGA. It's definitely not anywhere close to HD, but I think that's VGA. It does a 2x digital zoom. Ooh, 30 frames per second. That's a fancy frames per second there. Easy 2-button operation. Well, thank goodness, because I need it to be about as easy as possible. Weighs less than 3 ounces. Well, that's pretty impressive. Snow, motorsports, surf, bike, outdoor. Yeah, you got me. You got me. I'm on board with you, Epic POV cameras. Ooh, relivetherush.com. Right now, I'll overlay and show you if that's an actual website that still works right now. Okay, so like I said, it does D1. I don't know what D1 is. Maybe that's more of like a 16:9 aspect ratio, because it does do VGA, which is 640 by 480. Maybe we got 16:9 aspect ratio on this. That would be pretty impressive. Format, it does AVI, compression motion JPEG. Ooh, that's not what I want. Still images, 2 megapixel. Captures still images 1:9 adjustable burst. Optical, we already said. It's got a VGA color CMOS sensor of 1/6.5 inches. That is the smallest sensor I can think I've heard of. It's got a 3P glass with IR coating, 48-degree diagonal view angle. That's pretty cropped in. Image quality auto, electrical, internal, 32 megabytes of RAM. Okay, external, you can use a 16 gigabyte SD card, and it uses, of course it does, because this is Reviewing the Cheapest, it needs 2 AAA batteries, which we will go get here in a second. That's enough reading the box. Let's crack this sucker open. And again, so what would you guys like to see as like a branded box opener? I know you guys said like katanas and stuff, but if you have some things that are like more reasonable for me to carry around like in the house here to open these boxes, I was thinking about getting maybe like a box opener with like the words Reviewing the Cheapest on it. You know, make it like a piece of merch where you can go open your very own boxes with it. So we'll use my cheapo Gerber. My small Gerber, it cuts open boxes. Boom. I don't know what the song was, but you know, you gotta enjoy what you do, right? Okay, let's pop it. Are we popping it? I guess we're kind of popping it open. Ooh, the Epic Action Video Cam User's Manual. Nope. Okay, it comes with, it does come with some mounts. What is going on with me? That's the second week in a row I flung something off of there. So it looks like it comes with a chest mount or some kind of mount, a foam block. Looks like it does come with some kind of, maybe this is like a wrist strap where you can strap it to something. That's pretty cool. Ooh, 3M, 10-year-old 3M adhesive. What else we got in here? Oh, sweet. It came with AAA batteries, Ultimate Lithium. Good until 2028, so nice, we don't even have to go out and buy batteries. That is, okay, for $5, I bet these batteries nowadays cost more than this whole thing itself. That's pretty impressive. Another 3M adhesive mount. There we go, that looks like it would just mount to like a helmet or something. And then let's check out the big boy, the Epic itself. Epic Camera, dun 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 dun. Man, that thing is tiny, and it does. Okay, I don't know if that's 3 ounces, but holy cow, that is light. Let's see if these batteries still work. Positive. I don't know if that's the right way. Hey, it turns on! No SD. The battery still works, so that's pretty. I like this thing. Look at how small this thing is. But it has internal memory, right? So we don't have to. We should just be able to record though, right? Where would an SD card even go? Oh, right there. Ooh, and it takes a full-size SD card. That's not a micro SD card. I'm gonna say some weird so this is the second action camera we've checked. This is the second action camera we've checked out on reviewing the cheapest, where it has a legit SD card slot. Now, I wish more action cameras had SD card slots. I'm not a big fan of the micro SDs because I lose them all the time, and they don't work with my other cameras. So, okay. We gotta go get an SD card. We gotta go find out if this thing works. We're gonna head outside here real quick and we're gonna see, does the epic POV action camera that I got for $5 actually work? See you out there. Okay, now we are outdoors to do the initial video/audio test of the epic D1 action camera. Now let's see, now I did put the batteries in that came with it, which is, you know, very nice. Thank you for providing batteries. Epic, I really appreciate it. Now, how do we actually get you to work? Okay, so I think the M button is the on button. Okay, I did. So also, thanks to, I forget which camera company did it, but maybe it was oh yeah, thanks to the other action camera we checked out. So this thing is only compatible with 16 gigabyte SD cards. I don't actually own any 16 gigabyte SD cards. The smallest SD card I use here on the channel is 32 gigabytes. So we were kind of hosed until the cheapest action camera we did, what, like 4 or 5 weeks ago, gave me an 8 gigabyte SD card. So that's what we're using now. So it's like this, it's the life cycle of reviewing the cheapest. We're all working together. Okay, so we've got it. Now what? So what's that? What does S do? Oh, S is recording. Are we? Oh, wait. Are we recording? Oh, sweet. I think we're recording. So what's up, everybody? This is the image and the video quality out of the epic D1 sports action camera. I actually have no idea if we're hearing anything right now or if you're actually recording, but this should be, you know, pretty exciting. I mean, this thing is super small. When they said it weighs 3 ounces, and I didn't put it on a scale, but I believe them that this camera weighs about 3 ounces because this is one of the lightest cameras I've ever held. Now, it does have one of the smallest sensors I've ever even heard of. I think this sensor is smaller than, you know, my iPhone sensor, but this is the image quality and the video quality. Here's you guys. That's the Canon M50 Rode wireless lavalier system. We got my cool chest harness here with the GoPro. Say hi, GoPro, to this is the old. Say hi to the GoPro. This is the new version of action cameras. This is the old version of action cameras. It's like seeing a great grandpa see his great. I think that was the right amount of greats. Grandson, what a great comparison. Okay, so again, this is the video and the audio out of the epic D1. Through the magic of editing, I'm gonna go check out this footage and give you some thoughts. And we're back. So now we have checked out the footage on the epic D1. It looks okay. The video quality looks fine. It is very cropped in, even like holding it right out here. I mean, you're like all up on my face. So that is at least, I would say, a 40 to 50 millimeter equivalent lens, like focal range, where it's not giving you much. So now that we've seen the video, the audio quality was terrible. The audio quality was terrible. So this records in AVI, and my Mac had to convert it from AVI into MOV, so I'm not sure if that did something to the audio quality, but the audio was terrible. It had lots of clickings, so if you did not hear a lot of the audio, that's because we're just going to use the good audio. But it is now time for the most important part of the whole video. Is the epic D1 usable, or will it fall apart the first time you use it? Let's find out. One. So what we do is we take the cheapest technology, we drop it 4 times. Then we find out, can it still turn on? Can it still work? And bonus for those of you that are still watching, if this still works, we will give it away at tonight's live stream. So tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, we will have a live stream and we will give this away if it still works. So that was number 1. And the batteries kind of popped off for the first one. Let's put them back in. Let's put the little cover on. Number 1. Number 2. Okay, so I think I figured out what like the weak point of this whole system is. And it's this battery case. Like this battery case has popped open. Both dropped so far. So maybe we'll try a flat one. So this is number 3. And the last, and hopefully not the killer, number 4. You can see it after 4 drops, it does have some cosmetic damage on it. We got some scratches there, some scratches there, some scratches. There is some cosmetic damage about it, but it feels like it still feels solid and put together. So the moment of truth. Done, done, done. Is it turning on? I can't actually see. No, it's not turning on. Why is it not turning on? Come on. Hold on, let's pause for a quick. Oh no, I think we killed it. Dang, I like it when they survive, especially when it's an action camera. Like it didn't take that big, like nothing sounds broken, it still feels like surprisingly good. And for as light as this thing was, I didn't think we were gonna have a problem. I actually thought this was gonna survive. Like the buttons still feel great. Like they still sound good. The poor Epic D1 did not survive the trials of reviewing the cheapest. We run a pretty tough ship here. So what are my recommendations? We've seen the video, we've seen the audio, we've seen what comes in the box. So would I recommend this? Now, per my recollection, because like I said at the beginning of the video, I bought this a year ago. I remember buying it for about $5. Now, from what comes with the box, I think for $5, the batteries that came with it, the lithium-ion Energizer batteries, those are expensive batteries. So if you can get this for $5, heck, it's worth it for just the batteries alone. But if you're gonna baby it, you know, if you're not gonna drop it on your concrete here, that it's one action camera, or the cell phone survived it. The concrete here has so far taken an action camera, a vlogging camera, a GoPro, like a legitimate GoPro, and the Epic D1. We've got the Crucible right here. We're gonna start calling this my backyard the Crucible. But would I recommend this? Yeah, if you can find it for $5, I would recommend it. And I think like what a lot of this is gonna be in reviewing the cheapest is if you're looking for like a disposable camera that you can destroy or something you wanna give to a kid, I think the video quality on this was perfectly good for something small that maybe a kid wants to use for their very first camera. Like I'm kind of sad that it's broken because I wanted to use this a little bit more because I really like how small it is. It feels great. I like that it comes with really nice batteries and it's not a terrible camera to use. It came with some mounts and legitimate adhesive. So was it the best? No. Was it the highest quality? No, but it was the cheapest. Thanks for watching.